Hello, boys. My name is Yoshi, and you're watching my 100% playthrough of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle for Switch. In the last video, we're doing the main storyline here still. In the last episode, we left off in World 4-5, sort of. Well, actually, we were in World 3 doing, all of the stuff in there and basically getting all of the chests and the challenges done. But now we are finally caught up to our other segments, which means, yes, it's finally time to see the conclusion to the game's storyline after waiting for gosh, who knows how long. So after doing nothing for more than minutes, we are finally going to go back to the lava pit. In the previous episode where we went into the lava pit, we had just defeated Bowser Jr. and also recruited a very special summon, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And now, also during that whole mess, we somehow got Spawny back, so now we actually get to finally have him, and now we're going to take him back. Actually, wait. That is a red chapter. Oh, wait, no. Maybe it's... we'll see. Anyway. I don't know where I got this many orbs, but... I'm gonna wait a little bit. You know what? I'm just not gonna buy any orbs. I think I could win without just very easily. Anyways, during the previous battle, we got... yes, our special friend, everyone knows him. It's our boy, Yoshi. So, after not being able to use him for a while, we are finally going to just go ahead and use him, because, this is one of the main sections where you get Yoshi for the story, so, of course, I'm going to use him. Anyways, looks like now that we have rescued Spawny, it looks like he actually joins us as an ally, meaning we actually have to escort him instead now. So I think each of these are going to be an escort mission this time. Other than that, though, yeah, lots more stuff to do. We have to mimic a certain thing again. It's hard to know, though. Looks like we have another puzzle to do right off the bat. Okay, those ones are towards the edge. Actually, wait. I think this is flipped around wrong. Oh wait, this one is already on the edge. I think this one needs to be like here, maybe. And then one of these has to be right next to a pipe, apparently. No. Yep, this is one of these pipe puzzles again, by the way, if anybody is wondering what it is. Okay, well, this is definitely right, if that's a thing. Anyway, hang on, I have to actually go to the bathroom. Be right back. Sheesh. Alright, sorry guys, we're back. So I figured out the solution now. It's actually a lot more unconventional than I thought. One thing I forgot to do is you actually have to push the block off. Actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, I did completely miss that spot. It's kind of sad that I missed something so obvious, but to be fair, I had to also do the other thing that I just mentioned before, so yeah, doesn't really matter. We got our chest now, that's what matters. Since we did get some good orbs from that, we're gonna probably go ahead and immediately upgrade Yoshi. This raid that I wanted to get for him. Egg Beater. Yoshi is just gonna get some more Weapon Parry. Bigger Peach is gonna get Mega Protection. Mario's gonna get some more absorption, I guess, or you know, I think I've waited long enough. Someone has to have golden coin shot pots permanently. I'm gonna make that Rabbid Mario. Be able to farm money whenever I use them. Luigi, you are building into Steely Stair right now, but we don't have enough points for that. Luigi pretty much already has most of his challenge, so now we have pretty much no choice but to do Weaken if we want to do any more with him. But before that, let's buff his remaining ranges, and then maybe even get some high ground damage bonus. If you're wondering why I haven't been going for the skill, it's kind of useless. You aren't on higher ground too often, so really situational when you would get that. Luigi will probably be going for Dash, by the way, once we get his multi-Steely Stair finished. And then Peach, Rabbid Peach, that is. Let's do a big spill, get some absorption and a bit more pipe range. Mario, I said that I'm gonna max stomp with him. Let's do that. I give him some stomp range as well, so he can move farther once he uses that. Other than that, yeah. And yes, I did briefly look up the solution just to make this go faster. But otherwise, why did I take that pipe? That is kind of a waste, because this literally just takes us back. So let's not do that, please. And I believe Spawny is his own character or something, so I think we have to protect him just as if we were protecting Toad, so yeah. It's a bit annoying. This means we're gonna have to escort him. He does have a lot more HP though, so that'll be interesting. We'll see how long this lasts. So it's been a while since I've done stuff. I'll go ahead and just start. So we have to escort Spawny over there. There's also shields in our way. I need to see where all the enemies are first before I can figure out what to do. Okay, most of them are on that side. I'm thinking maybe I should team jump someone over here. Sorry, I almost forgot about that. Let's do this one. This is an automatic crit. Take out that supporter first, just because he's more annoying. I think we wanna make these, I think if we want to save a little bit of time, we want these, at least one of these, covers to get used. So the easiest way of doing that is to either use an explosion thing to maybe do something on purpose that makes it attack, or we'll have to attack someone that's behind cover. Okay, you're probably confused what I'm trying to say. Basically what I'm saying is, for two of my characters, I'm going to try to place them behind cover if I can, specifically on that side. If I can, but I don't know what else to do. Okay, we do not have anywhere to go with Mario, unfortunately. We can, however, set him up for the next turn. Yeah. Other than that, not much to say. This, is another escort mission, but the big difference is instead of escorting Toad, we're escorting Spawny, who is actually the character we're trying to protect and all. So yeah, now it's suddenly a lot more important to escort him. Oh, okay, thank you, Valkyrie. That Valkyrie went ahead and took out the shield for me there. That saved a lot of time for me. It means I didn't have to do that attack to deal with him. I could just focus on doing damage and other stuff. And because that Valkyrie did that attack setup early too, that cleared out the way for Spawny to come through. So we should be able to make this work really well. We don't have a guaranteed way to attack, so I think just for safety, just throw Peach behind cover again. This time, this one. And we'll just go ahead and attack away, not wasting any time here. We'll probably run both Mario and Yoshi into the enemies on purpose here a little bit. Actually, wait. First we could check, actually. Actually, it's probably safer to just do this instead. We'll just fire a rocket to defeat him. That's actually one good thing the rocket is good at, is besides AoE, it does a lot of bob damage. Just take out stuff. Alright, before I do this segment, I want to have Mario move in directly. Or actually see if he has enough range for a stomp. No, he does not. At least not from that range. We're gonna dash. Okay, we're gonna dash, and we're gonna try meleeing this enemy on the right. This will do damage to both of them as a link. Then, guess we'll just do that dash normally instead of doing the thing that I was gonna do. Honey will take a little bit of advantage, but that's fine. You do have to try to prevent him, obviously. Okay, no crits, thankfully. Hey, there's two enemies back there. Nice voices, Mario. Yeah. By the way, now that we're back on the regular chapters, I do need to mention this quickly before anybody else gets confused. Yes, I'm gonna set Yoshi here, by the way, as a sentry, just to be ready to attack the enemies, and then I'll throw everyone else that I can and cover. And than that, can't do much, so we're passing the turn to the enemies. Also, I get the deal, why don't I just use a Luigi, or Or, oh, why don't I just use Luigi to speed the setup? But, come on, man. You gotta all know by this point that secretly Yoshi is actually much better. Right? Am I right? Or am I wrong? Okay, I'm not trying to be a joker setup, but really, I didn't just name my channel Cool Yoshi to not play with Yoshi. Of course I'm gonna use Yoshi whenever I get a chance. Sure, it's gonna make the battle take one extra turn long, I don't care. I'd much rather have some fun with this great game. Alright, we don't actually have a really good setup to deal with the enemies, but if I move Chiller here to maybe ever take some damage on purpose this next turn, with the shield, maybe we can do some AoE damage between her and Yoshi using attacks. So we'll go ahead and do this. Oh, that was perfect. Now we can maybe do a ground pound combo. Let's actually go ahead and set the super effect to 100%. So we can get a guaranteed crit. I just realized I think the direct hit on that might do less damage than anything else. Can we move over here? We can. Although it's probably not worth it if we're gonna have a second battle. So, Yoshi's unique effect, which I'm not showing a lot because I can't actually do it now, is he has the ability to ground pound, which is basically what the Valkyrie just did there. That's basically Yoshi's main ability. He just ground pounds whenever he gets attacked. I'm surprised these Valkyries didn't burn us before. That would have definitely messed up the turn if Spawny got burned. If Spawny got burned, I probably would have it already, but thankfully we're able to make it through now. Yeah, just as I thought. The game accounted for that, so yeah, that's not that bad actually. I did take a little peek and I figured out that there is another puzzle we have to deal with. Maybe this won't be as bad as the last one was. First I need to figure out where to even go. Probably the easiest way to get for this puzzle is to just break my way to the main spot first, figure out where I can and can't go, and then probably move on from there. So this shouldn't actually be that hard compared to what we did before. It's certainly a lot more limited. We do still have to get back though after finding a switch, so yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to find that and then move on. Alright, that can't be done. So I have to move this, which shifts everything over a bit. Okay. So I did it until I was able to move. Now we'll see what we can do here. Can't quite access that mushroom, but we did get a switch. That might help. Oh, what am I kidding? That probably will help. In fact, it'll probably be required. Alright. Oh, okay. This gets us access to the green switch. Let's see here. I think I can okay, so I have to get that mushroom from the other side. Guarantee you. That's what I'm gonna have to do. But I don't think I can just leave it. So where do I need to be to get over to the side? Unfortunately, only the blue one will work. Right, so I'm gonna move that one until that one's at the edge. Actually, well, it can't even be at the edge. It has to be there. And if I do that, I can at least make it over there. In fact, if I do that, oh yeah, I can straight up make it over here. Now, what do we have? We're gonna I guess use this. That gives us our Twitch Vein, and all that really does is, I guess, unlock a pipe back. So yeah, alright, well, we pretty much already solved the puzzle now. So yeah, that was not nearly as bad as the last one. But we still have a few more things we could potentially collect, including another mushroom, which I think might not necessarily need it. Ani probably does. Of course, that has opened up a new secret where I think if we take this pipe, I'll send us right back to the start, and then we can use the green all the way over from here to move that mushroom so it's at least close enough to the spot where we can grab it. I forget if I have to move it once or twice. I have to move it twice, dang it. Alright, it's a bit annoying. But other than that, yeah, this puzzle's pretty much done. This was not nearly as bad as the last one. When I said that our puzzle was the longest puzzle ever, I kind of meant it. There was a lot going on just to even get through that at all. Like, that was ridiculous. Like, the amount of stuff we had to do for just one puzzle was ridiculous. And here's the funny thing, we're gonna have to do that again if we want to replay the Bowser Jr. because I think that came after the Bowser Jr. chapter, right? So we're gonna have to replay that if we want to get the golden. So yeah, that's actually kind of awkward. Not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, okay, we'll move that out of the way. What does this actually take us to? Looks like, I guess over there, maybe? No, it moves us all the way over here. I just realized when we get back spawning, the music loses its normal just. Didn't this have creepy music before? Now that we have spawning, it just like has a normal theme again. Like, what in the world? Alright. Okay, looks like there's some more drill spots, so again, have to return here to get one chest from that. A bit awkward, but we'll manage. I don't know. By the way, spawning probably would not have made it over in 6 turns unless I destroyed the blocks like I did. So, that's actually why I placed my characters at cover, so I knew those would get destroyed. Let's see. Ooh, we have another tricky zone up here. Well, let's do it, I guess. So we start all the way in the edge, and we have to escort Spawny from wherever. We started to all the way over there. Looks like we're gonna have to use a bunch of pipes this time. Still gonna keep the same comp, because I don't really care about doing escorts fast. I know Luigi is helpful. Although this one maybe not so much. Whenever you have to do pipes, it's typically much more obnoxious. Let's see. So now we have 2 different spots we can go. We can either take this pipe and go to the left and down, or we can take this part and go up, which looks like that will not. That's pretty much unusable for Spawny, so that means we pretty much can. I actually have only one choice, and that's to go here with him. So we'll put Spawny in here for now. And then I think we'll set up a... Let's see here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of enemies here. Alright, I think it's finally time to do the super thing. Remember Yoshi's super ability to ground pound? Well, we finally get to use it here. I don't know which character I want to take damage with to activate it, though. Either way, I want to do a lot of damage to these guys. Unfortunately, I cannot do any extra damage to anybody else, but if I set myself up right, I should also be able to fire a lot of damage. Okay, well, I think for starters, I think I want Peach to take this upper ground first. Diddy escorting instead. And I'll see if I can't throw a sentry that way, at the very least. Anyways, we need someone over there so that we can finally activate Yoshi's ground pound. I will just try to set it to where we can at least look at something. So we're gonna... Here. And then I think we'll have to do a little bit of crash and burn action and actually have Yoshi take some damage on purpose here. Maybe. Yeah, I don't really think I have much of an option. I can't let any of these enemies... But if I'm not secondary ability, I think the only way to fix that is to use a ground pound. This is gonna do a significant amount of damage to him, but... Yeah! I don't care at all. I'm just gonna do it anyway. And I might even keep it, even if Yoshi gets KO'd. And you want to know why I'm doing that? Well, that's because I think I haven't actually tested it yet, since I've never actually had a character beaten. But every other time a character has died up to this point, I usually just kind of didn't do anything with them from there. I kind of just let them move around, do some other stuff. Oh, actually, no. I straight up just automatically skipped the turn because it's like, nah, there's no point. They're gonna defeat me anyway, so why bother doing the attack setup when I can just do something else instead? I'm gonna try to hit the guy that's not fully behind cover here. Then I'll just send a sentry their way, using Peach's turn. Now that won't actually explode on unless they take it out first, so yeah. This is the worry part, since we didn't, the strategy did work pretty well. We did kill the enemies we were going for, but now Yoshi will be very wounded by the end. I think probably the best strat here is to actually just straight up reverse retreat Yoshi immediately. And then have Peach go right towards there. So, before we retreat though, meet this guy right here. I'm gonna go ahead and ruin your cover real quick. That's another thing that Yoshi can do really well. His cover damage is the highest in the entire game. In fact, it's so high that if he uses it... Oh, wait, where does this go? Oh. Okay, we don't actually get much coverage by just going to the right side here. So what I'm gonna do is go through the pipe, which should give me a lot more room to maneuver. And then I'll have Peach move more forward. At least for a little bit. This will only be for one turn, just to try and keep Yoshi safe. And I'll have to, of course, move again. And then we'll move, Spawny. Again, he's not going to take damage from this unless it explodes early. And then, what do I want to do with Mario? I think he's going to be the next one that gets sent in for damage purposes. So, this time we're going to throw him Ends Blazing into this battle, and then we'll attack the weakened enemy we attacked using that. Let's see what happens. Okay, nice crit. He's not going to be able to move now. And oh, I never checked. Okay, we're not in range for anyone, which is not good. We'll just go ahead and pass the turn to the enemies then. Hopefully Mario can do some crits with his hero sight. And, okay, now the cover is gone. At least we absorbed one hit. Okay, that's actually kind of convenient. The burn moved him right towards where... Okay, now it's in a weirder spot, but yeah, the burn at least moved him towards... Oh yeah, it's around this. Oh, and it reached its target, okay. So Peach's sentry I left from before just finished off an enemy for us, which is nice. That's actually one good thing about using a sentry, is you can prematurely deploy it before it even goes off, and then it'll just kind of chill in one spot at first, and then to a specific spot, but I'm not going to move Spawny yet, by the way. Instead, I'm going to move Peach. Finally use the healing effect that I saved to heal Yoshi so that he can get back into the fray. And now I can trade her his A-Beer in case something happens, but I'll probably be better off just dashing this enemy, and I'm gonna just throw him behind cover right away. By the way, that was kind of a goofy strategy I did with Yoshi, I will admit. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice. He just kind of gobbles up his weapon. I only now just noticed that. Okay. Alright, anyway. That strategy was definitely one of the silliest strategies I've done. It's been a while. I normally don't try to let my characters take a lot of damage in these kinds of games, but that time was like a different story. Alright, well, we took out all the enemies. Now what? Okay, there's one singular enemy back there. I think the only thing we really should be doing is moving Peach closer to us and sending her up in maybe a slightly better spot. Maybe I'll throw her here. Why not? Then, I guess since an enemy's coming this way, maybe rotate Yoshi around a bit so he's in better position. And then other than that, yeah, pretty fast turn. Since we didn't have, this enemy wasn't going to reach us right away, we figured the best way is to just do that. Okay, another Valkyrie, so in the next turn they will be there. Okay, so now for Spawny, we are pretty much done. We just move in here and we should be done. There you go. Also, by the way, I think right there, and also in the second turn, is where you could have used OG probably to make this battle a turn earlier. But other than that, yeah. Pretty straightforward chapter so far. Still getting 40 coins, and we're throwing right into another cutscene. Before we proceed, I want to remind everyone that keeping Spawny safe must be our top priority. No one is to take their eyes off of Spawny for a single second. Oh, and just like that. And just as we do that, he's gone. The very fate of the Mushroom Kingdom depends on us returning him home safely. We've had some missteps, perhaps one or two are even mine, but now that Spawny's with us, we can't afford to let anything stand in our way, right, Spawny? And, Spawny, and sure enough, that did not last for long. Oh, he's just kind of walking around. Great, you guys spooked him. Well, don't just stand there. Go get him. I don't think that's a spook. I'm sorry, people, but I don't think that's a spook. He's probably being lured by someone. If anything, it's probably Bowser's fault. Like it always is in these kinds of games. But, yeah, other than that, looks like we've reached the end of the chapter, meaning it's time to end the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video where we continue off in the lava pit. I'll see you guys later. Bye.